Bless you. I've been sneezing off and on too. Oh, it's the standard 5. Okay. And that one's good. Cool. So the big ones are all ruins. The little ones are forests. Yeah. So 4 little forests, 6 big ruins. Cool. Good to me. I can go over my list real quick, but I also don't know if they want to wait for us to do stream before going over the lists. But yeah. Uh, so I'm running Behemoth Tyranid list, just not a ridiculously competitive one because it's midnight. Um, Single battalion. My HQs are Swarmlord, who has to be my warlord. Trigon Prime, he's the only relic I have for just +1 damage on his melee attacks, so he'll be flat damage 3. And then a Turvagon, which can spawn me some Gaunts. Then troops, I've got 18 Hormagaunts with adrenal glands, 20. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're. I sent it over Facebook. Matt Evans. Yeah. Tyranids, High Fleet Behemoth. Behemoth. Yep. We have not picked secretaries yet. We're playing Death and Zeal. Yeah. Yep. I only spent 1 CP on a relic. I've got 3 troops. I can spawn a 4th one with the Turvagon. 4 elites, so 7 plus 3 HQs is 10. And then plus the one I spawn. So I think I have 11 total And then 1 Tyrannifex. Sorry, 12.
So I've got a second.
Every unit you kill, you get a point.
But
Yeah.
so you-
I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus the one that I'll spawn, 12. I have 3 characters. I give up 10 on Bring It Down. No prisoners. I think I give up 11 or 12. Probably 12. No, it's just the infantry. I've got lots of multi-wound infantry. Yeah, only 3 characters, 3 psychers, one of which is not a character. What about you? What kind of secondaries do you give up? Okay. Nice. Do you have any psychers? Nice.
Thank you.
All right. I will take psychic interrogation, no prisoners, and banners. You don't have any psychic denial, right? Nope. Banners and no prisoners.
I'll take banners. Take no prisoners.
Yep.
And then I guess I'll take shock tactic.
And what is that one? I know that's a Deathwatch specific.
No, it's a generic marine one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's when if you take an objective that you had
Oh,
controlled,
if you
then I get
steal an objective from me. Okay.
Yeah, every time I take an objective, I get 3 points.
Nice. That's just Stranglehold, but better.
Well, you got to be on the objective. I got to take it.
Yeah. And
Sure.
this kind of mission setup where we have 5 objectives and are fighting over the center, that's just Stranglehold again.
The Army of Renowned. I can.
Oh, you are playing the Army of Renown.
That's all I got.
Nice.
So I brought this, and I brought the Alpha Legion for the worst RTT. So that's the
Nice.
only 2.
All right. Fair
That
enough.
Alpha Legion army we'd be done in a half hour.
Yeah.
Not in a good way for me. But
Well, this is not my tournament list. This one's a little lighter, but still Tyranids, so we hit decently hard. I'll take a water. Yeah, that'd be great.
I'm good, thank you. So there's 1 Indomitor kill team with the 5 aggressors and 5 heavies. They shoot all the bolters.
Yep.
They are going to be Aquila. So
Which
tell me your breakdown of your slots.
3 HQ, 3 troop, 4 elite, 1 heavy, and I can spawn a 4th troop.
And the 3 elite are?
The 4 elite
4
are
elite.
10 Gene Stealers, 3 Zoanthropes, 3 Venom Thropes, and 3 Tyrant Guard. I'm assuming if I put them in the count as no 32 Death and Zeal.
Ooh,
Nice.
how about that?
That was just random coincidence.
You know what? They'll just take troops.
Okay.
It doesn't matter for them. And then army wide, who do I really need? I don't know. The Turvagon is an HQ.
Yes. I also so Turvagon and Swarmlord are both gonna be bodyguard protected. Her by Termagants, him by Tyrant Guard. And then he can deep strike, and it probably will deep strike.
And that's a slot of
It's an HQ.
3 HQs.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. and this is my heavy.
See, the list I had before, I had 5 snipers, and they would be HQ killers, and so they just re-roll all the wounds against HQs. It'd be great. I mean, just sit back and just re-roll all the wounds against those guys.
Yeah.
But I took those out, so that doesn't work out for me. So I got 2 teams that if I pick heavies, will re-roll all wounds against heavies. I got 2 teams that if I pick elites, will re-roll wounds against all elites.
Okay. I do have 4 elite slots. I only have 1 heavy.
Yeah, I don't think I really need it. They're not very tough, those.
Yeah.
And then your troops are.
My troops are like 50 gaunts and then a big brick of 9 warriors.
We'll just say troops.
Okay. So troops for everything?
Yeah, we'll just say troops. So nobody's going to get their full rerolls against anything. And it's only when I don't pick a chapter tactic from somebody else that becomes active and they're rerolling 1 to 2 against the whole army wide.
Yeah.
If I take white scars, then we don't have that.
Yep.
There's a warlord trait that lets me get both to people, but I don't have. There's 3 CP stratagem that just kills everything.
Neat.
Only do it
3
once.
CP, pick up my army. Got it.
You only do it once per unit per game.
Okay.
And they're locked to slots, so 2 of them can only do it to a heavy.
Is that the like 3 CP if you hit, you auto wound?
Yeah, either an attack or a shoot.
Yeah.
In combat or shoot. All the aggressors can do it against everything.
Neat.
They can only do it once per game. It's only bolters, so well, they could do it also with their fists.
I mean, I've got a lot of T8, so
yeah,
auto wounding is pretty good against T8.
You have 3 T8s?
Yeah, all 3 of these are T8.
Yeah. So
I do have venom throats for a 6-inch bubble of -1 to hit. That'll help me a little bit.
Is that in combat too?
No.
Okay.
Shooting only.
Nice. This is a lot of. I just have bolters. My only guns are bolters.
Fair enough.
Have any other guns?
I have 1 big gun and a couple anti-infantry guns on the warriors.
I have like one mastercrafted bolter.
Yeah.
1 Primaris bolter, but everybody else is.
So this is actually a rupture cannon Tyrannifex, which against you is going to be garbage, but it's 3 shots, strength 14, AP 4 for D6 plus 4.
You will really kill some stuff.
Yep.
You will really kill some stuff.
Yep. Last game, literally, this guy won me the game, though, by his 1 shot that wounded. I rolled max damage to kill the truck exactly, and that was literally like a 17-point swing. And I won the game by 1. It was just... Yep. And he shot the truck that like charged him to tie him up, and he's just like, "All right, 3 shots, 2 hits, 1 wound." And he doesn't get a save, and I'm like, I have to roll a 6, and you have to fail every single field of pain, and then that happened, and it's just. Oh, that's right. It's table quarters. It's not hammer and anvil. Oh well, that's.
Here, we'll make this one.
Oh, this one back.
Or you want to just push this one on the other side? Oh no, then I move this guy back. That's what I'm saying.
Oh no, this is fine. Something like that. There we go. Okay. So did we roll to see who drops first?
No.
Remember. I got 4.
This is the one with sticky objectives.
Is it?
It's sticky objectives at the end of your command phase. If you hold it with OBSEC, then it's sticky.
Okay.
And then the bonus for primary is killing at least 1 enemy unit that was in range of an objective marker at the start of the turn. Or
Nice. Well, that stacks with your secondary anyways.
Or stealing an objective marker.
Yep. I do have I have 10 gene sealers that do scout deploy.
Right. You have 5 infiltrators.
Okay.
Do that kind of thing too.
And then we got to declare reserves and transports and everything. I am actually going to spend 2 CP to outflank my warriors.
2 CP to outflank the warriors.
Yep, and then my Trigon is in Deep Strike.
Trigon is in Strike.
And the Trigon has a special strat specific to it that if I wanted to, instead of outflanking the warriors when they come in, I can spend 1 more CP and they will come up with the Trigon.
Sure. I'm combat squatting 2 units
And my adaptive trait is +1 to charge because I have to pick that in list construction now.
Just like everybody else.
Yep.
Isn't that nice?
Well,
That's very nice. Like everybody else.
it was called adaptive, and now it's not very adaptive. The only change that I'm really a little bit salty about, but just because it was fluffy. Oh, I know. I've been told.
So who's putting?
I'll drop first, and my first drop will be I'll put the big scary gun on the ruin so you can see through it.
Who advances and charges?
I have a
Dealers
psychic
do?
power from him
To
that'll
anybody?
allow anybody to advance to charge. The Hormagaunts I have a unit of 18 Hormagaunts, and they have an auto advance 6, and then still be able to charge strat for 1 CP.
Cool. This is a 10-man team with a Terminator, 1 biker, 2 jumpies, and then 6 guys on foot. When they're grouped together, they move about 13.5 inches.
Nice. Okay.
Because the bike and the jumpies start to string out. All sorts of craziness ensues.
Gotcha. Oh, his is much prettier than mine. Mine looks good from a distance. Don't come closer. I guess, honestly, if I have first drop, I should be doing the Gene Stealers. That's the smart play. That's the tactical play. I will put 10 Gene Stealers on this subject. Behind the wall.
Mhm.
So Behemoth's trait is I am +1 strength on everyone. Just in melee. That, I think that means this guy's actually going to go on this side. Alright, so I've got 4 drops now because I don't think they really care too much about what your deployment is. I got Tervagon, Gene Stealers, Tyrannifex, Swarmlord.
Sounds good.
I'm excited. I have not played against the Deathwatch Army of Renown. Sounds like from Colin that you're really good with Deathwatch.
Well, it's been. I take 3 months off. I'm just coming back now.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know what these missions are. Gene Stealers move 8.
Yeah. They do not advance and charge unless I cast the psychic power on them now.
And where's that from?
That'll be coming from him.
14.
My behemoth stratagem is fight and death on infantry.
Automatically.
It's 1 CP for the Gaunt squads, 2 CP for everyone else, but infantry.
One attack or they're full attack?
They're full attack. They basically, instead of removing the model after you kill them, they then get to activate anyways. So I do actually even get a pile in and everything like that. You ignore cover on a bunch of stuff or no?
If I go to Imperial Fists, then yes.
All right, fair enough.
So let me explain, and you can make any adjustments you want. The chaplain goes 2 litanies, and he goes off on 2+. His relic is the Beacon Angelus. So once per game, he can teleport a unit that's either in reserve or on the table to him. They
Nice.
have to deploy within 6 inches of him and not within 9 inches of an enemy.
Okay,
So
and he goes how fast?
21 I advance. And so he can then teleport in, let's say, this unit
Yep.
somewhere. All of a
9
sudden,
away,
that's 20
they're
away from
super-
here. They're
yeah.
6 far. They're 26.
Yep.
Most of the bolters are 18. Those are like 30, 36.
Yeah.
And then they activate the strat. And every unit that I want within the range, I pick up and it said 2 shots there, 2 shots there, 1 shot there. And so you can distribute like a hellacious amount of, if I pick Tackle Doctrine, AP1 wounds.
Yeah.
All over the place. So that's a tactic for an alpha sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you just got to be mindful of that. Once they do it once, they can't do it again.
Yep.
If I gain the 3C, somebody else could do it, but since they're Aquila, they can do it against any targets. These others can only do it against pretty much elites or heavies because they're specific.
To do what against
That
them?
same thing, but they'll do it in assault. So like if I wanted to do this unit right here with all the with all the heavy thunderhammers, they got a million chainswords too.
Yep.
If they wanted, they're not going to do it in the shooting phase. There's like 4 bolters.
Yeah.
But I do it in the assault phase. They are re-rolling 1s to wound against heavies all the time.
Yeah.
And then so they can only do that trick against heavies.
Gotcha.
Since they're Aquila, which is the generic one, they can do it against everybody.
Okay. And that you're talking about the auto wound strat?
The auto wound strat. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I have a 1 CP, pick up a unit on the table and put it into Deep Strike.
Okay.
That was new for the AOR. My special
And that you do that at the end of like your movement or something?
in my movement phase.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good.
I can double check that.
I mean,
my anti-Deathwatch.
I'm making sure it's not like the Tyranid one where it was the end of the turn, which they then nerfed to now the end of the movement phase.
Tyranids should not have anything nice. Period. Done. End of story.
They're working on it. They're
Too much T8.
yeah. You have a decent amount of T8.
Uh,
We are certain.
Start of your movement phase.
Okay. Cool.
You pick that up, and the Tyranid one was end of turn, which is why you could
Yeah.
score
everything, and it
points
was,
and then pull it out.
yeah, it was stupid. It deserved to be destroyed.
But
and it was.
it's yeah. So I've actually never used it, but it's something new,
Yeah.
right? That's different. And then I got a CP. Maybe it's 2 to 6s. Auto wound synapse. It's 1 CP,
Nice.
but that's fine.
I have 4 synapse units.
Yeah, maybe I'll use it. I've never used it before. All right. So everybody's down.
Yep, I'm down as well.
We're good to go.
First turn.
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
I got a 6.
I got a 2.
All right.
Not the 6.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Yep.
Going first.
I don't know how I feel about this. I'm going first on all these practice games. I feel like in the GT, when I want to actually go first, it's not going to happen.
Coming in, the water's nice. Are you familiar with the heavy Thunderhammer?
Ish.
The heavy Thunderhammers are strength 8, -3/4 damage flat. So an assault action. And where's this Joker? This Joker is going to be strength 5, -4, 2 damage, ignore, and vulnerable. Okay. He's just an elf killer.
Yep.
Oh, you're an elf with invulnerable save? You're dead.
We both gain a command point.
Woo! That's something
Both
new.
up to 4. We both gain a command point up to 4. Nice. I started with 5, then spent 2 to outflank to do a gimmick trick that probably isn't even going to work. It didn't work last game and actually hurt me. So I spent 3 CP to hurt myself last game, and I'm probably doing the same thing this game. But yeah. All right. So beginning of the battle round, I got to pick what my synaptic imperative is going to be for the turn, and I'm going to choose the Tervagons, which is +2 to my movement characteristic. So all of this gets +2. They do not because they're not within synapse range.
What's synapse range? 6?
6. Yeah, within 6
Too far
of
away.
synapse, which is, all of these.
Yep.
So everyone within 6 of those get it, but they are too far away.
Yep.
So instead, they will just happily raise a banner. I got a banner. Over here, Zoanthropes are probably just raising a banner. I might do it with Gaunts, but I think probably Zoanthropes. Command phase buffs where Tervagon gives the Gaunts +1 to hit. Yay, it has to go on Gaunts. And then Swarmlord will give... Might actually give it to the Tyrant Guard since they're going to be front and center. We will give the Tyrant Guard, Obsec, and Chapter Master rerolls. So reroll all hits.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have a normal move of 7, goes to 9 for the Synaptic Imperative turn. Oh, I guess that's a forest, so I got to go around. And they will raise a banner and Swarmlord.
Everybody's Obsec.
Yeah.
Except the 2 characters.
Sounds good. The Tervagon actually, in my command phase, spawns the unit of 10.
Is that every turn?
No, once per game. So in my command phase, once per game, it can spawn a new unit. If it's not spawning a unit, it can replenish 2d6 models to an existing unit. The new unit that is spawned has to be placed wholly within 6 of her, and not within engagement range of you. But wholly within 6 is there. And then they are within 6 of Synapse, so they get to move 8. Unfortunately, I cannot raise a banner because you are there. Or no, I can. As long as you're not there at the end of the turn.
Are you considered Obsec?
I am on. No, because I am not.
You're not controlling.
Okay. I don't think it's that. I think I can start the action, but I only finish the action if you are no longer controlling it at the end of the turn, is the new change to banners.
Could be. I have no idea.
Is what I was told. but it doesn't matter because I have no way of killing them. I mean, they are the only unit that could hurt them, and if they're doing banners, then they couldn't hurt them.
Oh, I had to pick a chapter tactic.
Yes.
I would have picked White Scars.
White Scars? Okay, and that is advance and charge?
Yes.
Okay.
Usually when I go second on turn 1, I'll pick White Scars.
Okay. So she's actually giving her +1 to hit to this unit instead of that one because they're probably just hanging back. All right, and then movement. She has an 8-inch move base, 10 +2. Touch the terrain. I might even advance. She's actually okay in combat. Yeah, she'll advance. 4 more inches. That means I probably am going to have to expose the zoanthropes, but they're going to advance. They got the big 6, so they're going 12 + 2 for the round is 14. Literally just to connect the synaptic link range. He's now casting a power through them to her to allow her to still charge.
And you okay.
Yeah.
No. I mean, you were saying you wanted the adaptive. The adaptive strategy was like the worst possible individual rule.
No, the synaptic link is amazing.
No, I mean because my damage was all AP1, so the army would look at me and say, "Oh, we're gonna take the AP. We ignore AP1 this turn, this game, which we never take versus anybody. But
Yeah.
look, you got a million AP1.
I don't even have. Actually, no, I am Behemoth, so I do have the option for that one. But
that was the killer part because it was like a unique thing, like nobody ever does.
Only against you.
Yeah.
I will advance the Venomthropes. They're 2, so they're going 14. 12. They'll be right behind that building. 6. Yes, good. All right. Big scary gun's not going to see anything. Basically, the second you touch that objective, I can see you. But since you're not there yet, you're safe. I think that is it for movement. I cannot bring in my reserves turn 1. So Psychic. I hadn't deployed these guys so far backwards. That 14 could have almost made them touch that and just smite these guys off the objective. They have a super mean smite. They get the +1 to cast and to the number of mortals on their smites for each guy in the unit. All right, Psychic phase. We will cast Onslaught onto her, allowing her to still charge. This needs a 6. That is a 4. I will command point that. That is a 7. I go down to 3 command points. And that succeeds, and then I will cast Catalyst onto the Tyrant Guard, giving them a 5-up Feel No Pain. This also needs a 6. That is a 9. Yeah, absolutely. No, of course. I mean, I've got a Turvagon that's about to charge a squad, which, like, that's just cool because Turvagons have been trash in combat forever. So that's him done. Where's your characters? Just for psychic interrogation.
In there.
Okay. Are within 24. Are you within 24? No, but Chaplain is. Okay, so these zoanthropes are going to psychically interrogate your Chaplain. I believe I need a 4 on psychic interrogation. That's a 10. Actually, what is your Chaplain's leadership? Because if
9.
that is Okay, I get a command point. And then 18. Final power will be paroxysm, which will make, coming from here into them, this needs a 7, and will make you -1 to wound in combat. Yes. All right, so I got 3 for psychic interrogation. Shooting phase, don't have a lot. I just have 10 gaunts and a Tervagon shooting these guys. Your armor of contempt, right? You're a space marine. So here's my 10 flesh borers hitting on 3s because of the +1. Strength 5, so 3s. That'll be 5. AP 1 down to none. From here to here.
5 of them?
Yep.
Tick 2.
Okay, 1 damage each. Just kills guy.
I ignore the first failed save per turn.
Oh, nice. Then she'll shoot with her Stinger Salvo, hitting on 3s. 6 hits, strength 5, so 3s. 4 more, AP 1 down to none.
Good.
Okay. So you took 1 damage on 1 dude, and I think that's my shooting phase. So charge phase, they could both charge, but I'm just going to go Tervagon probably. So the 6 goes to a 5 with my +1. That's a 3. I guess we're spending another command point.
What are you at? 3 now?
3 now.
Okay.
That's a 5. All right. I already have the objective, so I don't think throwing the gaunts in.
You have no upset, right?
The gaunts are no, because they're the
they came out of an
spawn.
HP.
That's right. So they will charge. They're +1 to hit and strength 4 because of Behemoth.
If there's any Tervagon or any Termagons near that big thing, it can't be shot? Or
It has to be a unit of 15 or more, so you can shoot it right now. And they have to be closer to it, closer to you than it is. And so, yeah, you can absolutely shoot it right now. No other charges, so I will start with the Tervagon. She's going to do her sweep attack profile, because those are 2 damage each.
What are these?
These are going to become, I'm looking at that right now. So she has 4 attacks base, sweep profile turns it into 8. Strength 7 base, Behemoth makes it strength 8. And this is going to be AP 3 for 2.
And what does she hit on?
Hits on 3s.
I'll spend 1 to transmute.
So, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. That'll be 3 at AP 3 down to 2.
2 get through.
Okay, 2 damage each. We are both down to 3. And then I have 10 gaunts. They do get to all swing because of swarming masses means I have to be within 2 inches to be able to fight. Unless you want to interrupt. Nope, didn't think so. Hitting on 3s because of the +1. And then they are strength 4 because of Behemoth. So 4 at no AP, 1 damage each. Yep. Should have done them first, but didn't want you to interrupt. Although, actually, that wouldn't have mattered. You would have interrupted, and even if you were gone, it wouldn't have done anything. All right, that is my turn. You get to punch me back. Yeah, of course. 5.
Oh,
Tactical. Okay. So no
that's what I would.
Yeah. So no AP.
Nope.
All right. 5s. 3 die. All right. That is my turn. I would say I get Stranglehold, but unfortunately that's not a thing anymore. I do not get a direct assault because I did not kill a unit off an objective or steal one that... Or no. Is it control an objective you didn't control at the start of the turn, or... No.
Or the mark did not start.
Okay, so I get 2 for direct assault. I'm assuming it's 2, right? I got 2 primary. Just the 3 for psychic interrogation. And it is now Fred's turn. 1. We both get a command point again. We are both at 4.
Harrison. This broke off.
Just the little fuzzball thing.
No, it's like the clip.
Oh. Oh, yep, there it is.
How the hell did you see that?
Got good eyes, I guess.
Holy cow. That was amazing. All right, so we are white. Are we going up to 4?
We're both at 4. Yep.
Both at 4. No, you're at. But yeah, we both go up to 4.
Yep.
Gosh, you know what? It's going to take a while to get used to that, right?
Yeah.
I combat squatted the bike Proteus team and the 5 Vanguard vets. That was the only combat squads. And the 2 Proteus teams that don't have hammers got combat squads. That's the only thing that combat squad. So, what do these guys do? I don't know anything.
They have a 6-inch bubble of -1 to hit against ranged attacks.
Yeah.
So all of this is going to be -1 to hit and shooting. And then they can make you fight last. Basically, if you were in combat at the beginning of the fight phase on a 3-up, you take a mortal and fight last. I only can do that to 1 unit, though, per turn. And then also on a 4-up, you can't fall back from them, and they're 2-up poison in combat. They've got so much shit that they do for 35 points a model. And surprisingly, they didn't get a points increase or nerf or anything. Maybe I just run 18 of them. New meta lists.
So what are this is T8?
T8, 17 wounds, 2-up armor.
Okay. 17 wounds.
Yep.
And how many wounds are these guys?
T6, 4 wounds each, 2-up armor.
I just don't know what everything does.
Yeah.
You know?
They only have scything talons, so
4-up armor?
2-up armor.
2-up armor.
They're the bodyguards, so they get the good armor.
And then you said they had scything talons, so
They have scything talons and rending claws, so they're only damage 1, but the rending claws are AP 4.
there's a bunch of attacks.
4 attacks each. 3 base plus 1 for being.
And this -1 only applies to shooting, not
Correct.
combat. Okay. All right. So in the command phase, we're going to have the chaplain. I need to remove the charges. We'll give him +1 to hit with the aggressors if it goes off.
Yep.
And then we'll give +2 to charge and +3 inch. No, we'll just give reroll all hits.
Yep.
That goes off too.
Yep.
So reroll all hits, and these guys are +1 to hit and shooting.
Yeah, the reroll all hits is a 6-inch aura, right?
Yeah, 6-inch aura of everybody. Come join the fun.
Yep.
So we'll do that. I guess that's my objective now.
At the moment, you have 1 obsec to my 9.
Remember, they're sticky. Who's obsec? So that became sticky, and that became.
They are not obsec.
No,
they are currently because of his command phase ability.
Oh, okay, got it.
Because they were spawned from the Turbigon. Yep.
Yep. Can you fall back and raise a banner? Can you fall back and do an action?
No. Yeah, basically, if you start the turn in combat, you can't do actions.
Well, they're going to have to move back eventually because I think I want to shoot the Turbigon. I guess I should. So I can't shoot him unless I had sniper or I'm behind him. And then
he has to be the closest.
He has to be the closest. And then these guys have how many wounds each?
4 each, all of them.
4 each. And they do, I don't know.
They have 4 up invulns, they have 4 up armor.
See, moving the Turbigon up, being really aggressive with it, is kind of like forcing my hand to deal with it right now.
Mhm.
If you were more passive with it, I think I would almost assuredly bring these guys up to smoke these 3 units as best they can, only because that seems like a lot of value.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like to remove utility pieces everywhere I can all the time, and I don't really want to go for main things early.
Yep.
So, but it looks like I'm being forced to deal with that main thing. I got 2 ways to do it. I can send in a bunch of heavy thunder hammers, which are gonna heavy thunder hammers. They can reroll all hits. I can make them space wolves for 2 CP, so they're hitting on 3s with the heavy thunder hammers.
Nice.
I got a 1 CP stratagem to give a unit +1 attack versus Xenos, so they would have 13 attacks with the heavy thunder hammers, hitting on 3s, rerolling everything, wounding on 4s with no reroll, but it'd be AP -4 on 4 damage each.
Nice. 4?
Yeah, because I'm gonna. I would have to put them in Assault Doctrine.
Oh, okay.
I can do that for 1 CP.
Yeah.
So there's a 2 CP, put them in every doctrine, then Deathwatch have a 1 CP, put them in this doctrine.
Nice.
That's a lot of CP that I'm using.
That is a lot of CP.
And since that is not a heavy, they could reroll all wounds against heavies if I had picked heavies, but your big boys are not concentrated in that. They're spread out. And I had debate, and they can't do it against HQs anyway. So they're not, if that was like a heavy support, I could take it down with the heavy thunder hammers real easy and real quick.
Yep.
I don't have that option. So now I'm thinking I have to shoot them. But man, I really wanted to shoot these guys. I don't want to assault these guys.
Yep.
Because even with that, when you put 60 or 70 wounds on them,
absolutely,
you're just going to die a lot. So I think, and you still have enough CP to interrupt.
Yep, I got 4.
I hear these Gene Slitters are not very good compared to maybe Pure Strains.
Compared to Pure Strains, they're not good.
But
they're 4 attacks each, hitting on 3s.
Strength 4.
5 because of Behemoth.
Even when they get charged, you're just strength +1 all the time.
I'm strength +1 all the time.
Okay,
in combat.
so strength 5. So they wound on 4s if I send the bikes over there. The bikes could move over there and deal with them.
I'm strength +1 in the first round of combat, but that's if I charge, get charged, or heroically.
Oh, okay. So
if you stay in combat, I'm not +1 strength.
Got it. Well, I don't want to stay in combat because I can't shoot you.
Yep.
But I don't like moving over here to assault and then getting whatever these things do. I don't know.
Super smite you. That's all they do.
That's all they do.
Yep.
Well, at the beginning of your turn, I get to pick another doctrine, and if I want, I can go to Warded for a 5+, or I can go to Black Templars for a 5+.
Yep.
So if I'm worried about that, I can do that there. So I don't have Stranglehold. Always go back to what my objectives are.
Yep.
My objectives are no prisoners, which is just kill things, raise the banners high, and shock tactics. So I'm going to get shock tactics by taking an objective. He's giving out an aura of OBSEC, which makes him OBSEC?
No, he in the command phase, he picks the core unit to be OBSEC.
So he's not OBSEC himself. So if I can remove these guys in the fight phase,
take away my OBSEC.
I take away your OBSEC. But then I'm sitting in front of the Swarm Lord and all that other crap. I want to.
That's a great idea.
I want to shoot the Swarm Lord. He has a 4-up invulnerable in combat.
Yeah, 2-up armor, 4-up invuln. In combat, he reduces the first failed save in combat to 0.
Yeah, it's kind of like what they do. With he's like a mini apothecary.
Yep.
But that's all the time. So man, you give.
I put the pressure on turn 1, so I'm making you have to think.
See, if I don't get rid of them, they're just gonna come. They could. Well, would you come over here and charge me? Would I care if you came over and charged? Would both of them come over?
Yeah, both. Warmlord at least would come over. I don't know if the Tyrant Guard would.
No, I think a good play if you're going to be this aggressive is if I don't do that, you should come over with both and then just refill.
Oh yeah, I mean I probably
something else.
Swarmlord is at least going. I don't know if the Tyrant Guard go, but you're right. They probably do because I've got all of this to just move.
All right, so let's do. Oh no, that's interesting. How are they good at these guys in combat?
2-up poison, AP 1 damage each, but like 5 attacks per dude. So they're okay.
Okay, we're going to advance the first Proteus team. 5, so it's going to be 13.
Okay. You have a way to get them advanced and charge.
The whole army's white scars right now.
That is correct.
The whole army's advancing and charging.
Yep.
I found that. So when I'm first,
just a reminder that they do on a 3-up can pick a unit to fight last.
I don't matter. But this is such a chunk. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah,
I'll fight last. That's fine.
Yep. I think you'll be fine. But...
He only moves. Roll a 5. So that's 6 plus 5 is 11. I think I moved everybody too far. This guy moves 10. Two, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's going to be so 17. These jokers. You can still smite combat, right?
Yes. I cannot if I fall back.
Yeah. Their fight might just be awful, right?
Theirs is god awful.
This guy's moving 19. So right there, probably farther an inch. So I think these guys are going to come assault this. If I'm going to fight last there, that means I can go assault a second thing and be fine with it.
Yep. Not have to worry about interrupt strats.
Right, because I'm going to fight last there anyway.
Yep.
It's just a 3-up. I'm not going to bank that should fail that. These guys are moving 17. Is that targeted with their super smite?
It's the closest.
Oh no, I
needed
to roll
it's just
for them.
a regular smite. They just get a lot of bonuses to it.
16. So they're just a little bit farther back. I didn't roll for them. So they're advancing there. They're gonna it doesn't I'll be just a little bit in the ruin just to make sure that I'm an inch away.
Sure.
All they're gonna do is they're gonna assault them.
Yep.
After these guys are gonna fall back. These guys are gonna come up and shoot him, hopefully put enough wounds on him that he goes away. And then
does have a 2-up, but you are in tactical doctrine right now.
I'm in tactical doctrine, so it'll be a 3.
You do the auto wound thing.
Yeah, you just make a million 3-up saves because you don't have a feel no pain on him.
No,
I feel no pains on them
over there. Yep.
Yeah. These guys are all 1 damage.
Yes. In combat, they're all 1 damage.
They have okay.
They have rending claws, which are AP 4, or scything talons, which gives me 2 extra attacks, but it's only AP.
And the Rending Claws are AP4, but they're 1 damage.
1 damage.
And they're 4 attacks each?
Yeah, 3 base plus 1 as long as they're within 3
So-
of 6 of a hive turn.
And they hit on 3s, no rerolls?
Hit on 3s, full rerolls because of the Chapter Master reroll from him.
Well, there we go. Now I'm
Yep.
thinking that the bikes come over here to do this, and these guys come over here to do that. But then I don't want to
And
be
then
interrupted.
Remember, I also have the Fight and
One
Death
of us.
strat for infantry.
They're infantry too?
Yes, everything's either infantry or a character except for him. So literally everything in my
Well-
entire list except for him can Fight and Death.
Oh, it's for characters also.
Yeah.
Got
Well, I have a different strat to Fight and Death for characters, and then the Behemoth strat is Fight and Death for infantry.
Got it. White Scars can advance and shoot their assault weapons with no penalty, so these guys are just going to advance.
Yeah, might as well.
6,
Nice.
so they're going 11.
Speedy boys. I really want to play this army. Like, as I played Deathwatch in 2018
Mhm.
for pretty much the whole season. Had a great time with them. This Army of Renown has been teasing me for a while.
It's
But I mean, Nids are
yeah.
good right now, and Nids are my main love. So.
Oh yeah, you got to go for that. You got to go for that.
But if Nids were absolute trash and unplayable, I'd probably be playing this army.
These guys are going to just move 4. And
It
then-
is. It's 4 in the morning, and here we are playing Warhammer. Gotta love this charity hammer.
These guys will raise the banner here. I just can't stay in combat. These guys just have to fall. There's just no. White Scars can fall back and charge.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You just can't fall back and shoot unless you spend a CP, but that's a White Scar strat.
That's just White. I don't have access.
I don't
to
think
this
you
strat.
have access to the strats.
No.
That would be beyond broken if you had access to every strat of every Space Marine Codex.
Well, in
I have a
theory,
Salamander now, +1 to wound. Bam.
you know what? In theory, we should. But I totally understand what you mean.
Yep. I agree. Like fluff wise, yeah. Why would you not? You guys specifically
Understand,
train
man.
each other to learn all your cool tricks. And he's just like a super choppy captain character that ignores invulns.
Yeah, they're not that super. I mean, I had to lose Imperium Sword because of all this shenanigans.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I mean, he's all right. How many shots does this guy have?
3 with the big gun, and then
Okay.
the same 8 little gun shots that he has. Yeah,
Now over here, they're gonna fight on death. They're gonna hack me. Well, that's not gonna. That's gonna be real interesting. But you're gonna advance and charge, and they move. They're gonna move
they
far
have
enough.
an 8-inch
If
move
I go
base.
here, you're still gonna be far enough, but you can't go everywhere. So I gotta. What? I should eliminate resources.
I do also have Trigon and Warriors in reserve.
Yeah. Yep.
Since you're being so thoughtful about this, I want you to have all the information to make an informed
Yeah,
plan.
I wanted to save these guys for the Warriors.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, they would pick up the whole unit.
so I want, yeah, at LVO and all last fall and winter, I played 2 of these units in this army,
Oh,
so I can
wow.
do this twice, and it was really good. Especially against the Talos, you know.
Oh, yeah,
with,
definitely.
With all their feel no pains and everything, but now with Armor of Contempt, I'm like only 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is gonna stink. I'm gonna hate this. I hate this already. I hate everything about it. I hate all of it. So
You
these
hate bugs.
these
Imagine
guys,
that.
these guys are gonna advance. We're just gonna say screw it. You're right. When you said it's 4 in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
I went home and slept for like 5 hours. Not my house. We're like renting a place.
I went to the hotel and laid there for 3 hours because my body still has all the adrenaline from the wreck, I guess. And so I just laid there for 3 hours and then slept for about 45 minutes and came back. I'm doing great. I mean, I think it was also my body just saying, screw you, you are not going to bed at 7 p.m. Like, but I'm going to be up all night.
These guys will advance. 16. All right, let us meet aggression with aggression.
Do it. How many wounds are your dudes on bikes? 3?
Yeah, 3 each. They ain't blocking line of sight.
No, it's a forest. So
You
you
can
can,
see
you can
right
see
through.
through it. It just makes you -1 to hit, which they make you -1 to hit anyways. They do slow you down.
Unless you had to fly.
Yeah.
Um,
Which is why I went around it right here. It was kind of cool playing Tyler Bortel's nids on this table because he has the lava-themed paint scheme. Playing the lava nids on the lava tables.
so let's go with our shooting phase. Yeah, let's see how this works out. We're all white scars. So let's go in the shooting phase. We'll have these guys shoot the big one.
Yep. Are
Right
you
there.
spending the CP or no?
We'll have to spend the 3 CP. Ping,
All
ping,
right,
ping,
you are down to 1.
ping. Well, I'll be on 2 on your turn.
Yeah.
That'll be nice. Three, 4, 5. With a little bit more CP, I would have spent 2 to put them into Fist Doctrine. So these, I got exploding sixes.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3. Those are those 3 guys. 1. These guys have 6 each. These
Yep.
guys have 3 each.
And same profile.
It's well, strength 4, strength 5, but
Yeah,
we're auto
that
wounding.
doesn't matter.
But they're all going to be AP1.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have 5 since these would explode, and since I don't have any exploding, these are just going to be the missiles that come in. So it's going to be 11, 16 missiles, 3, 6, 9,
And what makes those
12,
explode?
13, 14, 15, 16. Well, no, if I was in
Oh,
Fist, they
yeah.
would explode. So I usually
But-
do it separately. But
Gotcha.
since
But yeah.
since nothing explodes, we just do this.
Do you need more? Or
No, I think
think you get?
I need more hands.
Yes.
We're hitting on 2s and we reroll 1s.
Oh, neat.
Because the
Because he
chaplain
gave
gave him +1 to hit,
Yes, he did.
and the captain is right in front of him.
That's pretty cool. 2s, reroll 1s, and all of them auto wound.
Yes.
I see why this is absurd.
Well, and here's the thing. If I wasn't so focused on this, if they could split them into any
Yeah,
unit,
into
so
everything.
you can
Yeah.
demech an entire Harlequin
There's
army in 1 turn.
One in there. I don't know if you can reroll it.
And
Yeah,
then
no, that
just
sounds
repair.
amazing.
All right.
And
so
all of this is AP1, right? I will
everything's
just roll
AP1.
these. I have a 3-up save, and I have 17 wounds.
And it's this group too.
Yep. Let's see how many I take from this.
Yes.
Yeah.
The whole army.
I take 7 from that grouping.
Mm-hmm.
He's the Army of Renown, so his whole army is White Scars.
For this turn.
So I need to fail 10 of these to die. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I die exactly.
Yay!
I don't think that's worth spending a CP to save because you've got other stuff you can just
Shoot, yeah.
Yeah. All right, do I explode? No.
I totally forgot that. When you said that, I was like, wait a minute.
Well, it's Tyranid Explosions is now closest enemy within 6.
Okay. Well, so it just affects one thing?
Yeah.
Not in
It's
a
not
grouping?
a circle.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
With the exception of Pyrovores, but Pyrovores is only 1 mortal within 3.
Well, they didn't need to do that. They didn't need
So
to
Fred
advance.
just spent 3 CP for his Super Bolter unit to auto wound.
Yeah, against a target. It was hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s, AP1, auto wound. So
And did all 17 wounds to my T8 2-up armor dude. Picked him up. Actually killed him exactly. I failed exactly 17 saves.
let's well advanced. I keep remembering we advanced. So see, when I advance, all these little Deathwatch bolters, which are just scattered everywhere, can't
Yeah,
shoot,
just
and
can't
I can't throw grenades. I always
Yep.
forget that. So that's all shutting down now. We're not doing anything. And so, I mean, these guys aren't doing anything. They're just standing out in the open. That was a stupid move. Can I put them back?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Because I was like, oh, I'm going to contribute all of these guys. They're going to all shoot with their
Yeah.
tactical doctrine. And Deathwatch bolters are AP, or you can make them +1 wound. So
Yeah.
they're going to shoot into them. And maybe if I get lucky, I'll kill one guy. I'll throw some grenades. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
but
now,
if
wait a
you're not
minute.
doing
Everybody
any of
just
that-
advanced except for these guys. So why
Yeah.
are they even doing that?
Not worth sacrificing a whole squad just to fire a few bolters.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? All right, let's go for assaults. Is his heroic 6 or 3?
3. Everything's. I don't have any way to heroic 6 on anybody.
Okay. These guys will charge in. They're charging in 10.
Yep.
Nice charge. What's your charge ins? Where's that bike? There's the bike. Bike in there. What that bike does is everybody just gathers around the bike,
And everyone can fight.
and everybody fights because we all gather around the bike.
That's amazing.
Tell us a story, bike. Yeah, I know that's the way to get everybody to fight because it can string out like that.
Yeah. No, that's amazing.
These guys are going to charge. I'm going to charge both units.
Okay. Need like a 3.
+2. 12.
Both those units do have fly, just so you know.
Yep. Made it just big enough. I'll just enjoy the surf.
I did sit 2 inches apart in order to maximize that 6-inch cloud. So
How many wounds do both of these have?
4 on everyone.
4 on everybody.
These ones have a 4-up invuln. Have a 4-up. Tactical,
Tactical.
which is why he killed the Turvagon, because it gave me a 3-up save.
You know, you got to play. It took me a little
I'd
while.
imagine with Deathwatch, you've got to play literally.
You sit there and
100
you
rounds.
read the chapter tactics of all the Marines over and over again.
Yeah.
You know, like, what do I need to do? What happened here? What do I do with that? So everybody's within 6 inches of the
Okay, so they're rerolling all hits.
rerolling all hits. These guys won't be, but that's fine. We'll have these guys assault into them.
Yep.
So they're going to go 11.
Wherever the hell they want.
We're going to have the captain go in. Okay, still does though.
Yep.
We're going to have these guys go in. Well, it would have been more.
Up a Turvagon with bolters.
Yeah, they just love.
And then these guys will go in. 7.
Yeah.
So that's
Purge the Xenos with extreme prejudice right here.
it's too bad you didn't have a lot of little units because that other one is a really good strat.
Yeah.
Just kill a million random things. These guys are going in.
Yep. Like a 5.
Once. Should I lose the ability to? Should I lose the ability to? Oh, I forgot this guy. Lose the ability to interrupt next turn in order to try to get these guys in.
Call.
And I also then this turn lose the ability to give +1 attack out, which I would have liked. So was I going to lose I probably would have +1 attack them. Try to use as much as possible, but I'll use the last CP to re-roll it.
Okay. Yeah, you're in.
Right. So everybody's in. So you got
Just this
just
roll.
do that little tricky re.
Yep. 3 up. Yeah. So
So you
you
fight
take a mortal and you fight last.
Okay. We'll take the mortal. Fight last.
Which cancels out with your fight first. So I'll get to fight with 1 unit, then you fight, then I fight.
See, for the longest time, I had a librarian in here, and one of the cool powers that I would always take would be one of the cool powers I always take would be an ability that gives them always strikes first, +1 to hit, and Overwatch on 5s. All 3 of those are combined into one psychic power.
Amazing.
The other psychic power I always take is just 5+ feel no pain, which is really good too.
Yeah, definitely.
So we attack here, you'll attack back. It's got to kill thing, whatever. So okay with that. These guys have 4 attacks each?
Yeah.
And these guys have how many attacks each?
4.
They reroll everything in their strength.
It'll be 3s.
They wound on 3s.
Yeah, their strength
it's
5 or 6.
AP -1 though.
AP 4.
AP
4 and 3.
but 1 damage each.
Yeah.
I'll attack here first.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to attack here first.
When they are targeted by melee attacks, I will spend 2 CP to fight on death.
Oh, that's when that happens.
Yeah.
Got it.
So, and again, it's not quite fight on death. It is knock them over, but don't remove them. They then get to fight and then pick them up.
Okay. So these are power swords. Wound on 3s.
Okay, I'm T4.
We're strength 5. And then you just have a vulnerable save?
I have a 4-up invuln in combat.
Okay. And then the lightning claw. There you go. So it'll be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Okay.
10 invulnerable saves. I wanted to shoot them.
I made exactly half, so 5 of them die.
Yay. So 5 fight on death.
Yep. Threes. And strength 5, T5.
Yeah, majority T5.
4s. These are all AP 3, reduced to 2 with Armor of Contempt. So 7.
7.
Probably kill a bike.
Well, there's a Storm Shield dude in there too. I can start
Okay.
divvying things back and forth. But I'm going to start with a bike. 5 ups, right?
Yep.
1 bike dead. I'm going to go to the Storm Shield. Storm Shield. Storm Shield. Okay.
Kill the bike, kill the storm shield.
Yep.
I'll take it.
So just keep going now?
Yep. Well, I could spend 2 CP to interrupt now because that was not an interrupt. That was a fight on death.
That is true.
I don't know if I want to though. I don't, even with the full rerolls, I don't think these guys actually, they kill like 2 guys, which you just take chain sword.
There's
Storm
3.
Shield.
There's 3
Yeah.
Storm Shield guys and one.
Go ahead and punch me.
Yeah.
It's not worth 2 CP.
So these are the. Start with this one. We'll start with the Black Shield with his regular Thunderhammer. Because you have Feel No Pain, so this is just going to be a crapshoot what gets through, what doesn't get through anyway. So he's got 5 attacks on the charge, and he's going to have 1 extra with his Chainsword. We're in Tactical Doctrine. He is normally ballistic or weapon skill 2, so he hits on 3s.
All right.
With full rerolls. And then we wound on 3s.
Yep, T6.
It's going to be 3 at -2 with the Thunderhammer to start.
So 3 4-ups, of which I fail all of them. 3 damage each.
3 damage each.
All right. So
start with
I
6.
take 2 at a time. Yep.
Yeah.
So he dies. And then
And 3.
last one, fail them all.
Here's his Chainsword. Nothing on the Chainsword. Then we're going to go, we'll just do Chainswords and stuff. And we'll finish up with the Heavy Thunder.
Oh, and I have a guy down.
Oh, we can just do Lightning Claw, actually. So he's got 2 to charge 3. Here's the Terminator. And he wounds on 5s.
Yeah.
That's cocked. With all rerolls. 3 at -2.
4s. Of course, I make all of those.
There you go. And then 1.
I failed every single Thunderhammer armor save and feel no pain, but Lightning Claws, I make every single one.
Here's Chainswords. Hit on 3s. Wound on 5s. It's going to be 2 at -1.
3s. 5 up. Nope.
Got 1. And then this is just, we're punching, we're kicking you.
Yep.
It's going to be 1 AP 0.
Roll to 1. Take a wound. Go down to 3.
All right, these will be the Heavy Thunderhammers.
Yep.
He's hit on 4s. That was a good roll.
Yep.
Didn't need it. 2, 4, 6, 8 at -3.
5s.
He,
Feel no pain with, yeah, he failed even if they were 1 damage. Well, I tried putting Catalyst on him. Made it where you at least had the... That actually didn't really do anything.
well, no. I was thinking of just sending in this 5-man.
Oh, okay.
We had 2 heavy Thunderhammers, and so the 5-man was
It made it where you committed a 10-man. All right,
Yeah.
I'll take it.
But the Catalyst is like, I don't know. I don't think I can get rid of all of them. I need more attacks. Let me just pick them up.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
I absolutely do.
That's going to be craziness. And then you can fight. I'll come over there and you can
Yep.
fight first
So,
with those guys.
yep, these guys have 5 attacks each.
Yeah, the poison dudes.
Yep.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. Ooh, that was a terrible roll. 2 up poison. At least I wounded with all. 8. AP 1 down to none.
I'll move these guys later.
Sure.
AP 1,
Yep, which armor of contempt, you're fine.
6, 7, 8. I
You
got
have
a
one
wounded
wounded
guy.
guy. Ha! I got him. 7 left.
Let's go to the Terminator.
Takes a wound.
Takes 1. And then the brain bugs attack 2, right? 'Cause I'm last.
No, because we alternate.
Oh,
'Cause
now
you
we're
had, You
alternating.
had fight first and fight last, which
Ah.
then goes to fight normal, and therefore we alternate.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
Um,
Not that the brain bugs would ever do anything to you anyways, so I'm not actually being that nice.
I appreciate it anyway.
Yeah, of course.
We're gonna send.
Although they did get upgraded to all of 2 attacks each now.
We're gonna send all the heavy thunderhammers into the brain bugs and everybody else into the venom throats.
Okay.
They have 4 each, but they don't have an invulnerable to venom throat.
These do.
These do not.
These do not.
And they're all T4,
They're all T5.
all T5.
Yes.
All right, let's do that. Like I said.
Yep.
3,
So-
6, 4. So here's into the brain bugs with the heavies.
Yep.
On 4s, we roll everything.
That was a really good roll as
That
well.
was a good roll. Wound on 3s. Oh shit, that was really good.
All right.
9 invulnerables.
Well, you know what? You can roll well. Maybe I can roll well. No.
Well, that was the opposite of that.
No, I cannot. All the zoanthropes from Heavy Thunderhammers. Before I got my invuln synaptic imperative off, which I can still do it, but I have to spend a CP now.
Into the venom ropes. Let's start with the here's guys punching you in the face.
All right.
Start with punches in the face. I'm butting you with my shields. And your toughness 5.
Yeah, T5.
3 at AP 0.
4s. Take 2.
Take 2. This is lightning claw. That was
Wow.
nice.
4 AP2s.
4 AP2s.
6s. Oh, how about none?
And then this is the bike chain sword. Wound on 5s. 1 at
Neg 1.
-1.
Fail it. Go down to 1.
And then the chain sword from the Black Shield. Nothing. So then 3, the last one is the Black Shield's Thunderhammer.
Okay.
Into that same unit. All of them. It's all of the times. And then wounds 3 at -2. 3 damage each.
6 up. I just got to make one of these. I made one.
There you go.
So he dies. He takes 3.
And they fly, right?
Yeah, he has fly. So wrapping him doesn't do anything.
Okay.
They move 8.
Oh, I needed to kill that one guy. You know what I was thinking? I'm like, oh, I could just shoot a couple into the venom throats. Just in case. I should have. I should have just shot a couple
with one
into the
wound
venom
left.
throat. Learn your lesson.
Yep. I do get to fight back with the other 5 now.
Yep. Oh, you removed them already. Good.
Yep. Threes and 4s. Okay, look. Consistency. 8 this time at AP3.
3, 6, 7, 8. One more dice.
Okay, and 1 goes down to 1.
Yep.
Sounds good. Yes. I have not used the Zoanthrope one, obviously, because I can only use 1 so far, but I can spend 1 CP to then use the Zoanthrope one next turn as the Hive Mind remembers what Zoanthropes can do.
Boys, you remember this? No, what happened?
As long as my Warlord is alive, I can use that strat, which now, if my Warlord's not alive, I can't do any of them anyways, so... Alright, so you cannot interrupt next turn. That's actually big.
So for... I got Shock Tactics.
Yes,
I grab this one.
Yep.
And then in command phase, do banners come down?
In the beginning of my command phase.
Are these guys OBSEC?
Or no, they are not. So yeah, 2 banners down there and there.
Does they need a morale check? Lost 5 out of Synapse?
Yes.
I don't know if
Their leadership 8. So on a 4+, they fail. He is within Synapse, so he's. Oh boy, that's a lot of Marines. When I only killed 2 turn 1, there's a lot right in front of me.
So the guy in England, Michael Costello, came up with this. I just slightly tweaked it with the heavy Thunderhammers now in this.
In the current meta.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. We both gain a CP. I'm then immediately going to spend it to do the Zoanthrope Synaptic Imperative, so I now have an invuln. Infantry is 5 up, monsters is 4 up.
Anybody within 6 inches of
Anyone
Synapse.
within 6 of Synapse, yeah.
And your Synapse on the table is just the Swarmlord?
Yep, I'm about to have a lot more show up.
Okay, yes.
And it's they get the invuln as long as, like, when they make the save, if they are within 6 of Synapse.
Yes, 6 of themselves. Oh, and you got 1 for Raise the Banners.
Woo! You got 2 direct assault.
I got 3 direct assault. I killed a unit that was on the objective, and I took 1 back. Score victory if you satisfy both of the conditions.
Oh, okay.
So I got 3 for direct assault.
All right. So Fred has 3 primary.
And 3 secondary.
Yep.
And then Matt has control.
So I now have a total of 6 primary. I have a total of 4 secondaries. And Fred has a total of 3 primary and 3 secondaries. Yep. Is that what you're showing as well?
Yes.
I only have 1 primary, right? Because you're just OBSEC everywhere.
You have 2 now, which you gain 1, or you got 3?
I went up to 3, down to 2.
You just spent 1.
I'm spending it
Got
right
it.
now to.
I didn't have that spent.
In order to get the invul.
Yes.
All right, this is going to have to be a real big turn for me. So, in order to make it a real big
Before
turn,
you do that, I have to pick something.
yeah, of course. We'll
We usually wait
end.
to the end.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
But if people are curious, I think he's at like 2.5 right now.
And Matt's at 1.
Or no, actually, he's a lot more because of all of that. He's at like 4.
I have to pick my
Yep. If you're going into a doctrine.
Do you only have one source of mortal wounds now?
Correct.
And there's these guys that come in aren't gonna do smites or anything?
Nope, they are not psychers.
So I can this is what I'm thinking. I can go Iron Hands for army-wide 6+, feel no pain. That's a little bit more defensive. I'm not sure what it'll. I mean, if you hit those 9-inch charges for these guys coming in, right? Or 8-inch because you're plus
8
1 to
because I'm
charge.
+1. Yep.
That might make a difference. Or if I want to keep the gas on, I go Blood Angels right now. So
hell yeah.
+1 charge, +1 to wound. But it's hard to decide, when you want to do the defensive thing or when you want to do the offensive thing.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was.
We'll do Blood Angels.
Okay.
So I'm army-wide Blood Angels now. Somebody's got a Blood Angel shoulder pad. It's this guy. This guy taught them all how to do it.
Yep, taught the whole crew.
That's right.
All right, so in my command phase, Swarmlord is going to give reroll all hit rolls to the Hormagaunts. And then he will give double obsec to probably the Termagants.
This unit can heroic. This unit can heroic for 3. Both of these can heroic for 3,
Okay.
like a character, for a 1 CP stratagem.
Okay.
And there's a 1 CP stratagem to fall back and charge, 1 CP stratagem to fall back and shoot for both of those.
Okay.
These guys can only fall back and shoot. These guys can fall back and charge. The bike gives you the fallback charge. The jumpy gives you the fallback shoot.
Yep.
And the guy with the hood, the black shield, gives you the heroic.
Yep. Oh. I feel like I throw everyone into one unit and just try and pick up. Like by everyone, I mean this.
Yeah.
I don't think I split it between the two because you are just that tanky that I will just kill your chaff and then your Thunderhammers just obliterate me.
And I am in
Witch Doctrine.
Assault Doctrine.
Okay. Blood Angels Assault Doctrine. That seems pretty good.
The next turn's gonna be a little punchy.
I was gonna, yeah. I just needed to shoot that guy. That's the problem.
And the Terminators make you fearless? Do they still do that?
No, they do less that. I am not fearless anyway. But we're like leadership 9 everywhere. Because we're all veterans. Everybody's like a sergeant. Yeah, everybody's leadership 9 in the army, except the infiltrators are lead 8, but everybody else is lead 9. Now you're gonna make me wish I did Iron Hands. I'm a little tainted. Yesterday I didn't roll a single 6.
Uh-oh.
In one of the games.
Also good, drinks, anything.
Oh,
I think we're all right.
thank you.
So they were asking if did the banners change? That it doesn't. This unit has to be.
They're not.
They're not OBSEC,
OBSEC,
he is.
and I am.
Just
Yeah.
asking,
Yeah.
And it comes
I
down in the
bel-
command phase, right?
I believe it. We now take him down in the command phase,
Yeah.
but he's OBSEC, I'm not.
I know it's weird seeing Ginslers that are not OBSEC. We've played for so long. I always
Yep.
just assume they are.
I'll just advance the 20 gaunts.
And then the aggressors deleted.
The Turbigon.
Turbigon.
Yeah, with the tactical doctrine, auto wound. Yeah, he killed it exactly. Because of the AP one, killed it exactly.
They were like Swiss Army knives. They just took out. I was like, oh, flamethrower. They're not wings. Like Inspector Gadget. Get away.
Literally leaving one gaunt
Get a
on this
great
objective.
one.
That can't see. He's going to also shimmy over though to touch the objective and still be touching the turn.
He counts as
He's just a
one model then?
he's just a dude. Yep.
I don't know if they have like counts as 5.
No, I could have picked that as my adaptive trait
Oh,
instead
that's
of
an
the
adaptive
+1 to
trait.
charge. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. The question is, what is charging where? You said you wanted these guys to go into warriors. You might get your wish.
Yeah, they got 20 power fist attacks. Good. No, I wanted to shoot them though.
No, I know. You leave me a 9 anywhere?
Remember, it's 12 from them, but yeah,
Oh, is it?
just these guys.
What if I outflank? Is
Same
it still
thing.
12?
Yeah, anybody coming out of reserve can come within 12 of the infiltrators. Yeah, for the longest time I had 2 units.
So they can't come in here then because of the 12.
Yeah, I went down to 1 5-man squad. I used to have 2, and they would be the other one would be snipers. And then if you have 1 infiltrator with the 4 snipers, then they get the whole unit gets they can't come within 12. So that's I really missed that.
I might have the Gene Stealers fall back then in order for these guys to shoot there, where I end up. So
Oh, yeah, no
I
problem.
can't go in your deployment zone though, is the problem.
Oh yeah, and it's one of those things.
Yep. So actually, although I could if I spend a CP,
Oh.
because then I can deep strike with the Trigon,
Oh yes.
which I mean again was kind of the whole gimmick. You cannot interrupt though. That is honestly huge. I think I will spend a CP. All they have to do is they have to be placed within 6 of wherever the Trigon deep strike. I can only do that with a troop unit. They
Still
are
within 9 or
Yeah, I
nine,
still
right?
have to be outside of 9.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to theorize. This is nowhere near final placement.
No. Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, this is very key. The whole game comes to me doing this correctly and trying to do as much damage as possible in this turn before you steamroll me. So if that means that this is what's happening, and Mr. Trigon... Trigon might go like something like this. Charge into the bikes. Just clean those up for the Gene Stealers. They're 3 wounds each. He's flat 3 damage. I really wanted him against the aggressors. That whole squad, since he's flat 3 damage on every attack. But
being protected by the
yeah, you
infiltrators.
screened him pretty dang well. Might be able to fit there and try the charge against the aggressor unit, but no, I can't fit a big ass space. Yep, I think that's what I'm doing. He's going there. All these warriors are probably just going in this ruin. They also have flesh hooks, so they completely ignore vertical distance, if that were ever a concern. Closer. Gonna actually be at 9. I don't know if I do this if they have to be wholly within 6. I think they literally just have to be within 6, but I'm wholly within 6 just to be safe.
I know my bike chaplain, when he teleports, the unit is wholly within 6. But different codex is different rules.
Yep. And then comes back. I believe they do. I think that's movement. So now we get to psychic, where I'm just going to psychically interrogate.
Yeah.
Need like a 4. That's a 9.
We're all 9 everywhere.
Is they're 9 everywhere? Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't get the command point, but I do get the psychic interrogation. So that's 3 more secondaries for the Tyranids. 7 total, yep. I don't think I'm spending a CP to cast Catalyst, which sucks. But I only have 2, and I think I need both. All right, so that means shooting phase. Warriors, we're going to have the 5 that are in the ruin shooting there. We'll go 4 shooting there and 5 of them shooting here.
Mm-hmm. -1 to hit here.
That is true.
Because they're all in the 4.
I don't think I'm killing that whole squad, so I will shoot this squad instead.
They are not -1.
Yep.
They are not in a 4.
Sounds good. So let's do first the 4 into the big center squad.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. Hey, look, I hit. I'm spending a CP. For Shard Lure, I now get 3d6 to charge against that unit.
That's this unit? No, it's this unit.
3d6, drop a die.
Yep.
Strength 5, T4. 3s. So you have 3, 7 at AP 2 down to 1.
3, 6, 7. The close combat attacks are what?
AP 2 for 2, strength 9.
Okay. Oh, well, you said you were going to concentrate on 1, but no, you're going to get 2.
Well, because of the
good.
deep strike, yep.
Yeah. I need to zone out better. But I'm here to do the same thing.
Yeah.
So AP 1.
AP 2 down to 1.
AP
yes.
2 down to 1. We'll do Chainsaw Guy. He dies. We can do a you can do a bike. Bike's fine.
Okay. Into this squad. 3s. Oh, there's 2. 3s. So 7, AP 2 down to 1.
You guys die. Okay.
Over here, big guy into the squad since you have a wounded Terminator. Big gun first, little gun second. Big gun. Hitting on 3s. Cool. Strength 14. 3 wounds at AP 4.
AP3,
Yep.
AP2, so it's a 4-up save.
What makes it AP2?
Cover, he's touching.
Oh, yep. Okay. Oh.
Wah, wah, wah.
How much damage? 7. Or no, 5.
Okay. The one I got excited.
Yep.
And then
It's D6 plus 4.
a couple storm shields, one guy.
And then the Stinger Salvo. Hitting on 3s. Winning on 3s. That'll be 3 at AP, 1 down to none.
We can do the bite. Take 2.
Okay. Then the Gaunts are going to shoot them.
Yep.
So that's going to be all of them except for 1. So 19 shots. Hitting on 4s. 5s because I advanced.
Who'd you give the full rerolls to?
The combat ones.
All combat ones.
Strength 5, so 3s. That's AP 1 down to none.
So the bike.
Oh. Trigon only has 12-inch gun, so I don't think he can shoot anyone because the bikes are in combat. Yep. So charges. Go Swarmlord first into here.
Mhm.
Actually, I want to wait on that, if that's okay.
Yeah, yeah. take
Just
it back.
because if I end up not needing this CP, I can do mortals on the turn.
Sure.
I will probably need this CP, but we will start with the warriors charging this unit. So
Yeah.
I did the shard lure, so it's 3d6, drop a die, I get +1, so I need an 8
Yeah.
on 2 of these 3 dice.
There you go.
That's a 9, goes to a 10.
Mhm.
Really would have liked that extra CP from the psychic interrogation. That would have made this whole turn so much better. They will all get to fight. Pile in. Alright. And then I've got Trigon into the bikes. He just needs to roll an 8 because of my +1.
Yeah.
That's a 10, goes to an 11.
There you go.
He's excited to chop up some bikes. Alright, so that means that I don't need that CP. So do I want to do Mortals on the charge? I think Mortals is the best thing against Deathwatch ever, so yes. So there's my 1 CP. I could do it for +1 attack on the warriors. That actually might be better. Yeah, +1 attack on warriors.
Okay.
So that's 9 extra attacks. Versus probably 3 mortals. So Swarmlord charging in, and then Hormagaunts charging in.
Yep, yep.
We'll go ahead and wrap you. Try and save some Gaunts, maybe. Alright, some of them broke. Imagine that. Hormagaunts breaking off their bases. What? You don't have anything that makes me fight last, right?
I don't have access to any.
And then Termagants are also going to charge this squad.
They advanced.
Oh, they did advance. You're right. They are not going to. Just only rolled a 2 on their advance, so it wasn't very impressive.
Baby advance.
Yeah, that is it. So I believe you've got a guy with 1 wound left, and you can't interrupt, right?
Yep.
So I will start here and just work my way that way, and we will go with the Gaunts first. So Hormagaunts have 3 attacks each. This is a unit of 18. So this is half of them. I'll do this twice.
Made all the deep strike charges.
I do have
Big-
+1, and I did the 3d6 with the warriors there. So.
Losing out on basic screening.
Oh,
I brought the Jamokers to basic screen.
So I'm hitting on 4s, rerolling everything.
Yep.
This isn't a tournament game.
I know I lost against Hank yesterday in the RTD the bad because I didn't basic screen either. And I had a million intercessors to do it.
They are strength 5 because they are strength 3 base, +1 for adrenal glands, +1 for behemoth. So 3s. I need to figure out what kind of. I don't actually know what their AP is. I think it's 1 now, though. I don't think they have any rerolls to. Sorry, I have not played Hormagaunts in the new edition.
No, that's fine.
Nope, they don't have. It is AP 1, but no rerolls. So 3s. Actually, AP 1 goes to AP nothing anyways, so yay.
No, because AP nothing goes to AP +1 because we would have 2 ups versus AP nothing.
Oh, gotcha. So 12 at AP 1.
12, 3, 6, 9, 11, 12. It's all the same. 3 wounds.
All right, so the bike dies and something.
Mike dies in something.
And that's actually only the
Did
first
he
half.
ignore invulnerable saves?
No. He just has a shitload of attacks that are all flat 3 damage. At AP 4.
No, not Fred. The non-Fred.
Or not Fred.
Matt.
It is 5 man.
Okay,
Here
Next.
is the second half
the same unit.
of the same unit.
Oh, well,
4 is rerolling.
they get a lot of attacks, huh?
Yeah, they get 3 attacks per guy. That was a really good conversion. I have 18 guys, 3 attacks per guy.
So it cost me 3 PC stratagem to do what you're doing with Hormagaunts.
17 more.
Yeah. One, 2 and a half.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Then we'll go with Swarmlord. You got a wound counter here, so
Oh, there it
whoever
is.
wants it. But,
Yeah.
Swarmlord has 9 attacks. Hitting on 2s, he gets a free reroll from his tail on either a hit or a wound.
Mhm.
Here's his free reroll. And then he is strength 10 in Behemoth, so 2s. Roll 3 ones. So that's 5 at AP 4.
Here's the Storm Shields. Storm Shield. Nope. And then the last guy, 2 6s. Nope.
Almost. Yeah, flat 3 each. All right, 1 squad down.
Oh, yeah. Keep.
With my consolidate, he's not touching the terrain. I do not want you to just be able to shoot me while hiding.
Mhm.
Warmlords consolidate, sure, he'll touch the forest. And then warriors pile in. I'm not getting within an inch of your chaplain because I know he's bonky. I'll spend my 1 CP for 1 extra attack on each
He's going
warrior.
to clear the second one.
Hormagaunts and Swarmlord. Adrenal Gland, Hormagaunts, and Behemoth are strength 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and a half guys -1 attack. So it's this, and then take 1 die out, and then this again. Hitting on 3s, no rerolls. Strength 9. 2s.
Strength 9.
Yeah.
What do weapons these guys have? Holy cow.
So the bone sword, it's the dumbest thing ever. But so I'm base strength 5.
Yeah.
Bone sword is +2, puts me at 7, and then adrenal glands puts me at 8, and behemoth puts me at 9.
Bone sword should not be +2.
I agree. They used to be strength user.
It should be strength.
They were strength user AP 2 for 1, and then they're like, hey, what if they were strength +2 AP 2 for 2?
That's why everybody says the Tyranid book is still the most powerful one out there, even after yesterday.
Yeah. I do think after yesterday, it's finally just A tier, but it's very much still A tier.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be 5, 8 at AP 2 total.
You keep going.
And then I've got
You got more. You said.
Yep. And then
You got 8 so far.
Yeah. 3, 4.
I should have
then
done.
smaller.
I needed to do iron.
Yeah. I mean, your punchback, anything that lives is gonna hit me real hard, but
No, I won't. I needed blind.
3s. Or no, 2s. That plus the 8. I don't know if you already had the 8. But...
Yeah, I have
Okay.
8 right there.
So AP2 for 2.
AP2 for 2. Start with a bike because it's AP3.
It's
Alright,
AP2.
these are just
No,
power.
it's AP2 down to 1.
Oh, okay. Bike. Nope, bike's gone.
Yeah, in Kraken it's AP3. But because they get, instead of +1 strength, they get +1 AP.
So these are all 4-ups, and the Terminator it's a 3-up. So I've got 3 storm shields. Storm shields. Storm shield. We got the Terminator with the 3-up. There's still too many.
Yep.
There's still too many.
That's why I needed that +1 attack.
These guys are 3 or 4 wounds.
They're 3 each.
Oh, a little something.
Yeah.
Let's do the 2 jumpies. They both die because it's 2 damage each.
Yep.
And then let's go Sarge. No, it's AP1. He's fine.
Yep.
And so Sarge. Oh, Sarge.
Then with my pile in, I will wrap.
I can teleport out.
Okay.
Hold on a second. I think I'm still good. Yeah, I'm still good.
And the Trigon?
Yep.
First off, his tail rolls 3d6. If I roll higher than your leadership, I do. You cannot reroll that unit.
Got it.
12 attacks, hitting on 3s. Strength 9.
P5.
Okay, so 3s.
Mhm.
That is 5 at AP, 3 down to 2 for 3 damage each. That's a relic.
Well, I'm glad it's a relic.
It's a behemoth specific relic for +1 damage, so you will not see that very often because most people don't play behemoth.
I don't see why not. This one?
That's his command point.
Done with all that funness?
Yeah.
He'll attack in there.
Yep.
5 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Reroll. Wound on 2s because I'm +1. 4 at -3 for 3 damage.
5 up invuln on infantry this turn because they are synapse. I made 2 for 3 damage each. You
Yep.
said? So these 2 times.
Up. He's got a leadership check. He's dead.
I will take it. That was the turn I needed.
Oh yeah, good job. And how many CP you have?
I'm out.
You have 0?
Yep.
Ching ching. So at the
So I do get the 3 for direct assault.
yes.
I did get the psychic interrogation,
Yes.
and my banner I put on the wrong turn, but I had 1 banner.
You have 1 banner. I have 1 banner too. And I get 8 for primary.
All right, so score at the starting the bottom of turn 2. Tyranids have 9 primary and 10 secondary. And Deathwatch have 11 primary and 4 secondary. Both of which we have not counted no prisoners for either side. And then we both gain a command point. I go up to 1, you go up to 2.
All right. Let's re-roll all hits. Yes. Let's do charges. Yes. Hits and charges. With the blood angels. Hits and charges with the blood angels. We're the blood angels. We're the angels of blood.
This game has been teeter-totter already. Like, that was super swing from you against me, super swing back.
How many wounds does he have?
13. Again, he ignores the first failed save and just so you know, the fight and death stratagem is only 1 CP for the gaunts. It's 2 CP. So I could fight in death with gaunts with that,
But not warriors or anything
but not
else?
the warriors.
See, I don't want. I'm going to end up getting closer to this guy, which I don't want to do. These guys have a 4 armor and a 5 toughness.
Yeah, and a 5 up invuln this, specifically this turn.
Yeah. I don't want to get so close to.
And the Tyranids have the invuln this turn, so that's going to help me a little bit with the survivability. Did spend the CP in case people get mad and be like, but your zoanthropes were dead. I spent the CP. I spent a CP, and I can use an imperative for a unit that's already dead. As long as I haven't used it already, I can use a unit that's dead as long as my warlord's alive.
These guys already enter there.
Yep. It's a stratagem called Synaptic Legacy. I just know, I'm like, I've never used this stratagem before, which means the internet has never heard of it, because if I've never used it, then no one has.
Right.
Yep.
So the shotguns will put strength 5, AP 0, 1 damage
Okay.
into them. It's 18-inch range.
Yep. P5.
4s, 2 saves, AP 0, 1 damage
4s.
each.
Make them both.
These guys are going to shoot. These guys will shoot +1 damage at you. One guy's in rapid fire. Nobody else is. They all hit. They need 5s. It's going to be 2 saves, AP 0 for 2 damage each.
Into the warriors?
Yep.
All right. Needing 4s. Fail them both, you kill a warrior.
Yay, kill a warrior. These guys,
Oh, sorry. The warriors are technically.
I think I rolled all 4s.
I think you're fine.
Yeah,
I'm just letting
I'll
you.
remember that.
Well, and it's my fault for not remembering. I will now remember.
And it's
so
a 6-inch
currently-
range?
Yeah, so currently it is the Gaunts and the warriors, and then he has it because he's in a forest.
Okay. We're going to shoot. These guys are going to shoot into. You've got. There's 18
Oh, what
Hormigons.
You're in the assault doctrine.
yeah,
that's
I
right.
picked
You
your
did say
turn.
that. It's 18 Hormigons, 20 Termagants.
We're going to go 4 aggressors into these guys.
Okay.
And everybody else into them.
All right. So 4 aggressors here, an aggressor, and 5 regular dudes into them.
Yes.
Okay. The Hormigons are not -1 to hit. The Termagants are. But they will all have a 5-up invuln, 5-up armor anyways if you're AP dash. So.
I am AP dash on everything.
All right.
What,
So
the one
my
missile?
invuln didn't actually matter.
Well, I mean,
At least for now.
for now. So these are hitting. These are the Termagants. These are hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s.
Okay.
Grudge match. What is he talking about?
Nice. Good conversion. P3.
3 is the wound.
Not super great.
These are
5.
Termagants.
Yep.
Yep.
5s. All right. So 6 die.
6. Missiles are going to be 17.
Nice.
These are into Hormigant, so I hit on 3s, reroll 1s.
Yep.
Wound on 3s.
Fives. Ooh, that was a super good roll.
Yeah.
You killed 9. Should be 9 left.
These guys will throw a frag grenade at them.
Sure.
4 shots. 4 is 2. 2 saves, 8 pieces. 2 more.
Fail 'em.
This guy is going to shoot his. Showed his big bolter at them. We'll do +1 to wound. This is it's a mastercrafted bolter. He comes with it. Strength 4 -1, 2 damage.
Okay.
So I'm gonna, but it's also special issue ammunition. So I'm gonna give it +1 to wound.
Nice.
2 hits, 4s.
4s.
2 saves at
That
-1.
+1 to wound was the right choice. I made a no -1. You said
-1.
1 goes through.
2 damage.
All right, down to 1.
He will shoot them. Strength 4. It's going to be 1 save at -1.
5 up. Nope.
Need a 9 to get there. I'm +2, so I need a 7.
Okay.
All right. I think that's it for my shooting. You got anything?
I do have, just letting you know.
Yeah.
Now that they're a 5-man unit,
Yeah.
it only costs 1 CP for a -1 damage strat that's specific to them.
Oh, well, that sucked.
Sorry,
You told me that when you had 6.
Sorry, I didn't just realize that. Do
Put
you
the
want
guy
me to-
back?
I
Yeah.
will put a guy back.
Yeah, that scares me.
100%.
That
And
it makes
I
the
will
charge a
even-
little better,
I will
too.
even leave him at 1 wound.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, sorry. That's
Yeah, now I need a 6. Yeah, I did not know that.
yeah,
Sorry.
Nope.
Then that means he would have shot them. No, he would not have shot them. He would have shot. Well,
Kill a guy.
probably that guy, to be honest. I'll re-roll it, though.
Okay,
because-
-1 to hit from that guy.
Yeah. Well, now let's do the 4s, too. So hitting on 3s. And then +1 to wound. Nothing.
Sounds good. So if he shot there, then this guy actually wasn't hit. He's the one that went down to 1.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was this guy.
Yeah, it was
He's
that
down to
guy.
1. It's this
Yeah.
guy who shot. So
He
it's
shot there, but
2 more shots because
Okay.
it's a 4-shot gun.
yep,
Um,
-1.
There's one hit. 1 save at -1.
Okay, I need a 5. No, you got him.
You're right, because it was the biker, and he's got
Yeah.
4 shots. Yeah, I did not know that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's 2 CP for -1 damage on a unit of 6 or more, 1 CP for a unit of 5 or less.
Yeah. So let's do charges.
I use it when they are declared as a target. So.
We'll have the captain go into swarm mode.
Sure.
He makes it with the fly. He ignores
Yeah.
that.
Also +2 anyway.
These guys are going to go into there. I think I need a 6 with
Yep,
the
it was,
+2.
it was an 8, +2 goes to 6. You got it all day.
9. It's like, where do I want to end up? Do I want to end up in a forest? Or I want to end up in here so I can set to defend when he charges me?
Yeah,
Set to he's toughness.
7.
Well, then I could maybe even shoot him
Nope.
in an Overwatch, hitting on 5s. With
I
7
do have a
range
psychic
shots.
power to turn off Overwatch.
He'll
and
be
cast
dead.
on a 7 if he survives.
Yeah, hopefully he's
Hopefully
not
he's not.
surviving. But we'll see. He could. You're very that's true.
I unfortunately was unable to do Catalyst, though. It would also cost me a CP, because I definitely want to do Psychic Interrogation if I can.
I'm not going to worry about those tomfoolery shenanigans right now.
that psychic BS that only Xenos
No, I
and
meant
Sanctified. Nope.
these guys are going to charge into both.
Okay. definitely. Hammers there, lightning claws here.
Just. Probably. This guy. And there's no interrupting going on.
Why that extra 1 CP would have been great.
The chaplain will go in there. Yeah. It's like last turn when I.
Yep.
Same thing for me.
Exact same thing.
No, you're absolutely right. All right, so everybody's within range of all the rerolls. There's no interrupting, so let's just go to town.
Yep.
Hello, town.
The infantry do have 5-up invulns. This is going to be a lot more relevant now in combat.
Yeah. And they fight on death for 2 CP, not 1.
They fight on death for 2. They fight on death for 1.
Okay. So we're gonna.
And I declare that once you declare me as a target. So once I know how many attacks you're hitting me with, I declare it.
We'll go with the chaplain first.
Yep.
Here.
This bloodbath.
No, they're talking about
Oh.
people waking up in our sultry voice.
Yes.
But no, they're loving this.
Good. Oh yeah, and good old Xenos for Deathwatch. It's great. I love everything about this game.
5. Chaplain's rerolling.
Do you like my rupture cannon Tyrannifex in this game against all infantry?
Wound on 3s. Wound on 2s because we're blood
Not
angels.
me.
We're assault doctrines. So these are
That's my version of magnetizing.
Oh.
5 at AP2, 2 damage each.
Into them.
Yeah.
Okay. 5-up invul. Of which I make 1. So wounded guy, second
Dead,
guy,
and wounded
and down
guy.
to 1. So wounded guy was this one. Second guy, sure, I'll make this harder for you. And then yeah, he's now actually down to 1.
Okay. We can do the aggressors.
Yep.
They're moving 6.
Oh yeah, because of Chaplain. Never mind. I'm not actually making it harder for you.
Do you want to change it?
No, it's fine. It's still the right play because it makes you.
I can't get into the ruins with everybody. Is no, because he's going to be left out no matter what. So the entire unit has to be in the ruins to do the defending thing. So they're now all getting into the ruins.
Yeah, and I think you even have to be. I don't know if you have to be wholly within with the entire unit, but it does at least have to be the. Make sure the aggressors are the ones punching.
Yeah.
I remember I used to be so salty when I found out that Tyrant Guard literally had an identical profile to an aggressor. They were 10 points more than aggressors, had an identical defensive and melee profile. Literally the identical Tyrant Guard and aggressors. Except Tyrant Guard were 10 points more, identical profile, and Tyrant Guard did not have any guns, and aggressors had tons of bolters that they get to shoot twice.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, this is this is great.
Here are the power fits. 4s with rerolls.
Oh yeah, it is gonna hurt. T5.
Strength 8 plus 1 to wound.
Neat.
I forgot I had plus 1 charge too. I didn't have to reroll anything. Oh no, the litany of ones. There's no reroll ones for me. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 saves.
5-up invuln. Heh. I'm dead. That's the one. Yeah, the -1 damage would have been really good there.
Yeah, I didn't. Didn't know that.
You didn't know I had it, so
No.
wanted to make sure you knew.
Yeah, thank you.
Well.
We'll go with the
Yep.
captain.
He ignores invulns.
He ignores invulns and it's AP -5. It's AP -4 normally.
He's hitting me with a captain that's AP 5. Ignore invulns into Swarmlord.
Is Swarmlord -1 damage?
No, he just ignores the first melee failed save.
Chaplain, thank you for re-rolling. And then we're strength 5, but +1 to wounds, so we wound on 4.
Okay.
The captain. 3 of them. No,
Just
save.
go through.
It's 6 damage.
Okay, I ignore the first one because Swarmlord's ability.
Can I do these guys first?
Sure.
Because that's what the lightning claws are for.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm terribly sorry.
No, you're fine. Are you putting everything into
No,
Swarmlord?
2
or-
lightning claws are going into Swarmlord, 1 lightning claw is going into Hormigons.
Okay.
2 lightning claws. Then these are wounding on 5s rerolls because the +1 to wound. 2.
All right. AP 2 or 3.
3. AP 3.
So 4 up invuln.
So that one was a failed, so then
Yep.
he takes a 6. That was the whole purpose
Yeah,
of them
exactly.
doing that. And then the other lightning claw into the other dudes. I don't know. You gonna fight on that? I don't know if you want.
I'm not. Not if you're only putting 1 lightning call.
4. 8. You got 5 up invulnerable, right?
I do.
4 or 5 up invulnerables.
All right.
3
Three
die.
guys.
Oh shit! I spent 1 for +1 attack. 2 lightning claws into Swarmlord. And then the 1 lightning claw into the Hormigons. 1 more save on the Hormigont, 1 more save on Swarmlord.
All right. Swarmlord. Oh my God.
Yes. Okay, none of it mattered. But it was +1 attack against aliens, but that gave me +1 attack for the 2 heavy thunder hammers.
Nice.
So Swarmlords took 6, so he down to 7.
Yes.
These guys hitting on 4s.
Oh, good turnaround though.
And then wound on 3s because
That
+1.
or that chaplain is putting in work,
4 invulnerables, 4 damage each.
and I need to. Yep. So I need to make 3 of these. How about all of them?
Good job. That was a good
That
job.
was really good.
That was really good. That was awesome.
All right. So I get to hit you back with these 4 dudes. They do still have the full rerolls.
I was hoping Swarlord would be dead.
That was really good. And then 3s. AP 1 down to nothing.
One and a half.
All right.
Yeah.
Swarmlord at 7, I believe, is still at top bracket. He has 13 wounds total.
I needed 1 more.
Yep.
1 more damage on Swarmlord. He made,
I made all,
he made
four,
all of
four
his,
up invulns
Yeah.
against the Thunderhammers, or the heavy Thunderhammers.
I needed that. If
yeah.
he dies, then all your synapse goes away and everybody's taking morale checks.
Yep. And I lose my Psyker for everything.
I needed him dead. That sucked.
Yeah, he has 7 left. He is still on top bracket, so he has 9 attacks hitting on 2s. No, he's alive with 7.
Oh.
No, against heavy Thunderhammers.
Or against heavy thunder.
Yeah. This chaplain's not very fighty. He's
Chaplain
kind of a bare
killed
naked.
warriors.
Yeah, he's kind of a bare naked.
No, the only damage I took was the Captain Xenophase Blade, just doing 6 that I don't get a save against. Everything I got a save against, I made it. So I think I'm going to go 6 into the unit, 3 into the character.
Sure.
So here's the 6 into the unit. 2s. Reroll a die for my tail. And then strength 10. So 5 at AP 4.
4.
All right, 3 damage each. Then into the character.
Oh, wait a minute. There's two. There's two.
You
in,
made one save. There's two.
There's two storm shields.
Yeah, and you only had 1/4 out of the 5 dice.
I don't. Okay.
Yeah.
I got. I got.
Even if they all had storm shields, you would have died.
Well, yeah, but then you roll them slower, one at a time, and then with a reroll. But I didn't.
Oh,
pay
I mean,
attention.
if you want to have one reroll, to try and save
I'm gonna
one
just
guy.
see what would have happened.
Sure.
There's two of them. No,
Okay.
they just died off the bat.
Here.
Yep.
All hit.
Mhm.
2 wounds.
Well, you do all the 4s. Why don't I do all the 4s? One.
Flat 3.
Flat 3. You just change that to a 2 and put it next.
Oh, yeah, true. All right. Is that the turn? So you do get 3 for the mission primary, because you killed me off of an objective and stole it. Do get 3 for shock tactics for the same reason. All right, so end of turn 2. Score it. Well, I guess I'll score my primary for top of 3. So I will get hold 1, hold 2. So I get 8 primary plus a banner. All right, so after scoring top of 3, Nids have 17 primary, 11 secondary. And Deathwatch have 14 primary, 7 secondary. Again, we have not scored any of the no prisoners.
You said how much secondary?
7 for Deathwatch. Yep. We both get a command point. My synaptic imperative for the turn, I have a choice between fallback and charge or +3 to any explosion rolls. I will choose fallback and charge.
But if you fall back, you can't do any psychic powers.
Ooh, that is correct. I might spend a CP for exploding 6s, which is the warrior one that I haven't used yet, but I could use because he's still alive. No. Screw it. I'll choose the Trigon Primes. +3 to explosions.
Okay.
And if I don't explode, I now explode on a 6 for 1.
6 for 1.
I explode on a 6 for 1 mortal. To in like a 3-inch bubble.
Okay. I have to pick what doctrine I'm in.
Yep.
I'm going to take I'll take Iron Hands.
I think that's the right play because I got a 3
Yeah.
damage guy coming in.
Yeah.
All right. Man phase. Swarmlord is going to give double obsec to these 4 little Hormigons, and he'll give reroll all hit rolls to the shooty unit. Actually, I'll give it to the Hormigons, and then I'm going to spend 1 command point for Swarming Masses, and I'm going to restore D3 +3 Hormigons to the unit. I rolled a 6, I get 6 back. Nice thing is, I can even string this out. I just can't end with an engagement range of you.
And you got to do the thing where you tie it at the end.
4, 5, 6. I mean, they're going to move 8 and charge them anyways, but... All right, so that's my command phase.
I am Iron Hands, and we are in... We're in Assault Doctrine.
not much going on here. Gene Stealers are raising a banner.
Oh yeah, bring it back.
Psychic phase. We will.
It's going to be a 6+ feel no pain army wide. Army wide.
I'm doing the mental interrogation. Psychic interrogation, sorry. It goes off,
But not enough to get.
but not enough for a CP. So I get 3 points.
I needed to kill that guy.
I actually think it's worth it. I'm going to spend a CP to cast an extra power from him.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try and just smite you off.
Okay.
Because if I kill this guy with the smite, he only has 2 left, right? And a 6 up feel no pain.
Yes.
All right. So let's see if I get it. It barely goes off.
Yep.
D3 mortals. For 3.
That was good.
That was very good.
That was good with the 3.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Cool. I'll take it.
Man, that sucked. Hoping to get him.
I'm getting everything I need right now.
Yeah, good job.
Shooting phase. We'll start with a giant gun into your big unit.
I rolled a 4-4-3. Even if I did warded, it wouldn't.
Yeah. Hitting on 3s. Okay, only 1 hit. Winning on a 2 because it's strength 14. 1 goes through AP 4 into the big squad. Okay. And then, yeah. 8 damage.
Yep.
All right. Then the Trigon's going to shoot him. Sorry, this actually got nerfed. It's no longer 12 shots, it's 8. Hitting on 4s. Check. I haven't fired this gun hardly ever. Trigon Prime. 8 shots. Hitting on 3s.
Okay.
So it got a sideways grade.
Yep.
Lost 4 shots, but gained a ballistic skill. Strength 5, AP 2.
Yep.
So 4s. Okay, why not? 6 at AP, 2 down to 1. With
For how
armor.
much damage?
Just one each.
So it's 4 ups.
Take a damage.
Feel no pain. Take a damage.
All right, and then I've got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 gaunts shooting you. Same squad. Five hits, 4s, 2 at AP 1, down to none.
Oh, good.
All right, that's my shooting. Charges, I'll have Swarm Lord will multi-charge.
Yeah.
You know, you've actually got some pretty scary Overwatch. I'll go the Trigon first, just because he's 1 wound from the grading. I don't think you're gonna Overwatch, but Trigon first.
Yeah.
7 inches. There, and then Swarm Lord will multi-charge.
Yep.
I am -2 going through that forest, but I'm +1, so.
Yep.
There, and then Hormagon's here. 5. You do have enough CP to interrupt this time. So I will start with the Trigon.
I'll transhuman.
Fair.
All I got left. You have 1 left or 0? You have 0
I'm out.
because
Yep.
you used psychic.
Again, Trigon's tail rolls 3d6. If I roll higher than your leadership, you cannot use any rerolls on that unit.
Against him or just on any unit?
I hit you and I turn off your unit's rerolls, so
Against
you would
him?
not be able to reroll against Swarmlord. But it's 3d6. I have to roll higher than your leadership.
That's easy enough.
It's very easy when I roll a 15.
Yeah.
I will double check what that tail does, but
Wow.
it is the biostatic rattle.
That's good.
Specifically. At the start of the fight phase, select one enemy unit within engagement range of the bearer. Roll 3d6 if it's greater than their leadership until the end of the phase. Each time a model in that unit makes an attack, the hit and wound cannot be read.
That's real good. That's real good.
Yup. So, all right, Trigon, 12 attacks, hitting on 3s. That was not real good, but
No,
I
no
will...
rerolls from him. No, you're too far away.
No, and it's in the command phase, and it's only for core.
Oh, I thought you had like a captain aura.
No, he
Okay.
gave it to them. They have it
Oh,
right
they
now.
have it. Fours.
Strength 8, but transhuman is 4s. So 3 at AP, 3 down to 2.
3 of them.
Okay, 3 damage each.
First one,
Good. And then...
second guy dies, and then the third one.
All right,
two
so I
guys
killed
die.
2 guys. Or no, actually, was he wounded with the 2?
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
killed 2
I-
guys still. No,
No, it would have been...
there was a 6 somewhere. The first one, I got a.
You got a 6 in the first one, but the guy had 2
I'll-
wounds left.
I'll just remove 3.
Like a 7-minute
Fine.
thing, just so you know.
Okay.
We actually need houses. Look, we need the next people set up.
All right, well,
Oh, because
good game.
of teaching. Yeah, good game, man.
Yeah, you got it. You cleared everybody out.
Yep.
There's nothing I can do. I
The
need
screening cost you?
Screening cost me, and then
And
a desperate
I
play to
rolled-
Storm Lord.
I rolled a
Yeah,
lot of...
and you rolled like
I rolled 4 out of 4 4-up invulns against his 4 damage heavy thunder hammers. We have to call it, but I would have won.
Yeah.
We have a handshake with
we have to have the correct. I gotta go be in front of the screen. You guys